G'day punters, Blake from the Leg Up Australia. Racing this weekend at Moonee Valley, we have the listed Mackenzie Stakes and Carline Stakes. Both look very competitive events. And then we're racing at Randwick and we have the first Group 1 of the season, the Wink Stakes over 1400 metres. Unfortunately, the Great Mare won't be there, but we do have plenty of Group 1 contenders, horses that will shape the future of this year's Spring Carnival, so I'm excited for that. And then we're racing at the Gold Coast and Morfordville, so plenty of exciting racing about this weekend, but let's get stuck into the meeting at Randwick. The best bet of the day comes up in the third race. It is number 3, True Detective for James McDonald and Chris Waller. This horse has drawn barrier 3. He maps absolutely perfectly, and I think he's going to peak over 1300 metres third up from a spell. Last start, he was against the older horses when he went down narrowly behind Misteed. He missed the start by a couple of lengths there, got back and absolutely charged home. He had one of the best closing last 600 metres of the day there. That race has produced 2 winners. We had Miss Scorcher come out and win at Canterbury on Wednesday, and then prior to that we had Lifetime Quest come out of that race and also win. 1300 metres is ideal, as I said, and no problems getting onto a drier track because he won his first race start on a dry track. I think he's going to be super hard to beat, and as I said, he maps perfectly. J-Max in the saddle, and I just think he is a good bet and he can get us off to a good start early in the day. So that is race 3, number 3, True Detective, the best bet of the day at Randwick. I think the hardest to beat at Randwick on Saturday comes up in the 8th race. It is number 4, MIZZY from the On Fire Anthony Cummings stable. Tommy Berry is in the saddle. This mare measured up to Group 1 Open Mares Company before the spell, and she's come back really well. She trialled really well behind Alizee, and then she came out and trialled really well behind Sunlight. She looked like she was ready to explode in both of those trials, and I think Anthony Cummings has her wound right up to win first up. 1100 metres is absolutely ideal for her first up. As I said, Tommy Berry's in the saddle. She's drawn perfectly and maps perfectly. There's been a little bit of money for her early on, $5 into $4, and I think that money is spot on. I think she's going to be super hard to beat, and she is the hardest to beat at Randwick on Saturday. So that is race 8, number 4, MIZZY from the Anthony Cummings stable, our hardest to beat on Saturday. The value bet comes up in the 4th race. It is number 8, GAYATRI from the Chris Waller stable. Hugh Bowman's in the saddle. She's drawn barrier 12, which is a little bit awkward, but she's going to go back to midfield, so hopefully Hugh can find a spot for her. 2400 metres, 4th up. She is ready to peak. Last start, she didn't have any luck behind Hogmanay when she was going to finish off, and she didn't have any luck getting clear galloping room. Ulusaba has come out of that race and franked the form, winning at Canterbury on Wednesday. And as I said, she is ready to peak at a 4th run back from a spell. Hugh Bowman has a little bit of an opinion of this mare, and I wouldn't be surprised if she is well backed into single-figure odds tomorrow. So that is Randwick, race 4, number 8, GAYATRI, the value bet of the day at Randwick. The roughie of the day comes up in the last race. Randwick, race 9, number 9, Dissolute from the Grant Allard stable. He's drawn barrier 10. Samantha Clenton's in the saddle. She takes 2 off his back. Comes in really nicely at the weights. He gets a 6 kilo weight swing on Roheron for last time they met. Only a 2.6 length beaten margin, and he didn't have much luck that day. And then they run him in the Group 2 Missile Stakes, where he finished alongside Le Romain. I think that's good enough form for this, and they've put up about $34 about this horse. I think that's huge odds, and he looks really well placed in a benchmark 88. Tries 1400 metres for the first time, which is going to be okay for him. I think he's going to be right in the finish at huge odds. So that is the roughie of the day. Randwick, race 9, number 9, Dissolute. That's it from me. Hopefully we can find a couple of winners at Randwick on Saturday. If you are going to have a bet on Saturday, please do so responsibly. And as always, good luck and good punting.